Thanks very much, guys, for joining me once again on another depressing day for Pakistan cricket. 556 runs on the board after winning the toss on a nice flat deck. All seemed good, didn't it? Pakistan's cricketing world seemed fine at that point when they scored 556, put the runs on the board, and hopefully put England under pressure. Yeah, the deck was flat, and but when you've got 556 in that first innings, you expect some pressure on the opposition. But sadly, what's happened is another terrible, demoralising, embarrassing day for Pakistan cricket. 8th of February 2021 was the last time Pakistan won a test match at home. It's 1,342 days ago. That's a long time, isn't it? Can you remember what you were doing that long ago? I can't. Depressing stat after depressing stat, isn't it, regarding this team? And whilst you have to give credit to England for their performance, the way they batted after Pakistan scored 556, and the way they took charge of the game, it was almost inevitable when England started their innings. And when losing Ollie Pope early, I thought, here we go, Pakistan could be in with a sniff. But Root and Brook were just absolutely magnificent, weren't they? And you could tell the longer they batted, the more England's confidence grew, and it was you know obvious that Pakistan were going to collapse in that second innings. I received so many messages of people saying, "Well, watch Pakistan will lose this." Initially I was finding it hard to believe that Pakistan could lose the game from that position after the first innings, but this is Pakistan cricket, isn't it? You expect the unexpected, but this time around, it was expecting the expected because, I expected them to lose after the way England batted in their first innings, and the way Pakistan crumbled in that second innings was just absolutely disgraceful. So last 11 Test matches at home, lost seven, drawn four. Last six Test matches, lost all six. And we wanted consistency with the Pakistan team. There you go. There's your consistency. Terrible. Not good enough. I can sit here and blame here, many people regarding this debacle, what's going on in Pakistan cricket at the moment. But the bottom line is, and I keep saying this, the players have to hold their hands up and take responsibility. Yeah, you can say, oh, the selectors keep changing like they have done now again. They brought in Aleem Dar, which, Aleem's a lovely guy, a great ambassador for Pakistan cricket, but what's he doing becoming a selector? It's just unusual, surprising. And that musical chairs just doesn't stop in terms of the chairman, the people running Pakistan cricket, as I said, the selectors. And you can say that musical chairs keeps happening. There's a lack of stability, but that's been going on in Pakistan cricket for many years. What happened was the players blanked that all out. They were good enough. They were mentally strong enough to go out there and perform for Pakistan cricket. We always had a few world-class players that would take the bull by the horns and take it to the opposition. This bunch, they're just a walkover. They're a pushover. It's almost like they're too timid. They're in awe of the opposition. What is going on? What happened to those battle-hardened Pakistani cricketers, those great players that, we've seen over the years? And now it's just a case of these guys are just so timid and soft that the opposition is looking at them and thinking, yeah, okay, a couple of them are decent players, but the rest aren't much. And that's why they keep losing game after game. You look at the body language, and as I said, they're almost in awe of the opposition players. They're almost in awe of the likes of Joe Root and Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, excuse me, and the other great players that they're coming up against. It's almost like they're defeated before they even go on the pitch. And that's very worrying because if that keeps happening, then I'm afraid Pakistan cricket is going to go even further downhill. So lackluster. Look at the way some of the batters got out in this test match. They need to be shown videos of these dismissals and ask them, what the hell were you actually doing? You've got the likes of Joe Root and Harry Brook who are putting a price on their wicket. They're playing to their strengths. They're batting to their strengths. And these guys, our Pakistani batters, it's almost like they want to go out there and get out and get back to the dressing room as soon as possible. Absolute joke. The bowlers, I've been saying this for a while, but there's definite fitness issues with these bowlers. And, the pace drops after the first spell. We see that time and again from the Pakistani pacers. I just wonder about the commitment to Test cricket that some of these guys have. I'm sure they'd be rather just playing in T20 leagues around the world than, having to bowl 35, 40 overs in a Test match, which, I mean, the likes of Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunus, these guys did all the time throughout their careers. So I think there's a lot of food for thought for Pakistan cricket and and especially the players, because I hold them responsible. I hold them accountable more than the selectors, the board, the coaches, etc. Um, the senior players just aren't performing. Babar Azam, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Rizwan had a poor match as well. And these are the guys that Pakistan cricket needs to step up. I know there's been issues in the dressing room recently, but the fallout from that shouldn't affect the performances on the field, and that's exactly what's happening. We know that Wasim and Waqar didn't get on throughout their careers. There were always there was always infighting in the Pakistan dressing room. But when they went out there, they bloody gave their all, didn't they? But these guys, it's almost, as I say, it's like they've lost already before a ball is even bowled. Mentally weak, soft pushovers, I'm afraid. Um, and as I say, it's all about responsibility and accountability. If you can't be responsible as a cricketer, as a professional cricketer, for your own performances, for your own weaknesses, and ensuring that you improve as a cricketer, then you don't deserve to be out there, I'm afraid. 2024, what a horrible year it's been for Pakistan cricket. There have been lows over the years, many of them. But, Pakistan cricket always would pick itself up after one or two bad defeats. This year, they've lost to USA in the T20 World Cup. They lost a T20I to Ireland. They scraped a 2-2 draw against New Zealand in a T20I series. This was a New Zealand third team, not even a second team that they drew against. They've lost to Bangladesh 2-0 at home in a test series. Come on, man. What is going on? And now this record-breaking loss to England where they become the first team in the history of cricket to score over 500 runs and then lose by an innings. Incredible. What could you say about this year, about 2024 as a cricketing year for Pakistan, other than just it's been embarrassing. Nothing short of embarrassing. You've got the whole world laughing at us as Pakistani cricket followers, as Pakistani cricket writers, and it's not pleasant, is it? So the constant changes, as I said before, selectors, players, and the board, and the coaching staff, it doesn't help. It does not help at all. And that causes concern for the players. There's no stability. But at the end of the day, these guys, their job is, it doesn't matter who the hell the chairman is, it doesn't matter who the chief selector is, it doesn't matter whether the batting coach is Mohammad Yusuf or anybody else. Their job is to go out there and perform. Now, the cricketers, Pakistani cricketers at this moment in time, are simply not performing. Are they good enough? I'm not so sure. They've been hyped up. We call some of them king. We call some of the players this. We call some of the players eagle and various other names. But are they really that good? Yes, from time to time they're good, but consistently are they good? No. Look at the likes of Joe Root and others within the England team. I mean, they've come to Pakistan with a rookie bowling lineup that has torn Pakistan to pieces in that second innings. Oh, what can you say? And when they are coming up against other teams now, the teams know that this soft underbelly within Pakistan cricket is affecting the players because they know that a couple of early wickets and Pakistan will crumble. They know that if you get on top of the bowlers, they're not mentally strong enough. They're not physically strong enough to come back at them. And these are very, very dark times in Pakistan cricket, I'm afraid. Um, they sit at the bottom of the World Test Championship table. Again, another embarrassment, but they deserve to be there. They've been absolutely terrible. Um, the rest of this series, what do I expect? 3-0 all the way, isn't it? It's certainly looking that way. I mean, this was the match with 556 on the board to put England under pressure. Where were the plans? Where were the tactics? Where was the research? Where was the preparation for the England batters? Yes, you can say the deck was flat in this match, but England's bowlers stuck at it. They put Pakistan under pressure in the second innings. England's batters never looked under pressure at all when Pakistan were bowling. I mean, the only players who can come out of this first Test match at Multan with a little bit of well, you can say a little bit of comfort, a little bit of positivity are the likes of Amr Jamal and Salman Aga. These are rookie players basically who've not played a lot of international cricket, and they're the ones who are trying to save the team at the end of the day. It's just terrible, absolutely disgusting performance. And at the end of the day, Pakistan cricket, all you can say is it's dying. It is absolutely, never mind in intensive care, it's on its last legs. Changes need to be made. Either the people who are running Pakistan cricket need to make these quick changes. They need to think of some ideas to revive Pakistan cricket, because I'm looking at outside of this squad, and I'm hearing names, I'm seeing names, and I'm thinking, well, are these guys actually better than the players who are playing at the moment? And I don't think most of them are, and that is very worrying, because you look at the pace bowling options. Yeah, there's one or two that might have been picked for this match, but they're not world beaters. You look at the batters that are being mentioned to replace the batters in this team at the moment, and again you think, well, are they really that great? Are they going to be able to score those centuries, those double centuries that Pakistan cricket needs at this moment in time? I don't think they are. What is going wrong with Pakistan cricket? But this has been coming for a number of years. We've been lucky over the years where we've had players who've seen us through, who have saved our team, who have carried the team. Now, I think we're seeing the results of mismanagement and, hyping up players who are simply not good enough. Maybe it's got to the players' heads where they think they're actually better than what they are. And I'm afraid, as I said before, these are dark times. Pakistan cricket is dying. It needs saving quickly. Thanks very much for watching, folks. We'll do another review after the second Test match. Who knows? Pakistan might even manage a draw. Thanks for watching.